and welcome to our Hustle and Know entrepreneurial experience. We are an entrepreneurial book club moving into the podcast world. So we discuss books relating to entrepreneurship and professional development. And now we're about to film our follow-up confessional. So we recently read the book Rework by Jason Fried and David Heinemeier Hansson. And the book generally is about a different approach to running a small business or even starting a small business than the typical norms of what society would say. So now let's find out if we followed up with what we said we were going to do. Okay, Joseph, you're in the hot seat.
Yes.
Did you follow through with what you were going to say you were going to do?
Yes, what I said I was going to do, or what really resonated with me, is being authentic, being yourself, and not having to act like you're perfect or super professional. And I still like wearing suits. I still like doing all that. But I realized that it's a lot easier to do that. So I have been practicing that in my business. One time I made a mistake. I forgot to send just an attachment on an email. And I just kept it real. I was like, my brother's getting married soon. I've been kind of stressed out about that. So here's the attachment. And I found that it makes people like you even more because you seem human. If you're trying to act perfect, like no one thinks you're perfect. Everyone knows we're all imperfect. So I think it makes you a lot more relatable. I've noticed it makes me feel or seem more likable. And also I've been dating. So I've been doing that too with dating. And when you try to impress people in dating, I've noticed it's like it's no fun. And it's like, okay, like you have this kind of like bad energy. But if you're just being yourself, you're just being true, then it's a lot more fun. And then the energy is, you vibe a lot easier with the person, which is millennial for you have a rapport. So,
oh my gosh.
It's in all areas of life. I think if you just keep it real, you don't have to act like you're perfect. And as an extension of that, I've been thinking now, like, don't even be afraid to make mistakes because mistakes kind of lead you in that direction. Failures kind of lead you in the direction of success. So even with that, I've been trying to like not be afraid of making mistakes at all.
Mm-hmm. Dang. Well, awesome. I'm glad that you're following through with what you said you were going to do. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, you can also just like put it into perspective. Like if I'm a human and I'm a customer, and if a company, sent that email message out like, oh, we're sorry for any inconvenience, you would just blow it off and be like, you don't mean it.
Yeah.
But like being human and saying, like you were saying, like, oh, I'm sorry, my brother's getting married kind of thing. Like I'm out of whack. Like it also, like you said, like it builds rapport. So makes people like you more. Very valuable lesson. And for those of you who have not checked out Rework, definitely recommend it. Checking out our session, of course, but also the book, because there were so many great points in this book. So what I said I was going to do is, I don't know if you've watched any of our videos beforehand, but I kind of have a problem with procrastination and focusing. So one of the things that they had said in the book was basically to give yourself like a timeline or a deadline. So for example, it said like do the 8 to 5, but make sure people leave at 5 o'clock. So if people know that they get to leave at like, oh, I'll just stay late till like 7 o'clock, then they're more likely to slack off during the workday, go on your phone, Instagram. But if they know, oh, you're forcing them to leave at 5, like now I have to be more productive during the day because I can't leave without getting this done. And if I don't get this done by today, then I'm gonna get in trouble. So they're forced to be more productive. Yeah. So basically, they also said to just like block out like a certain time of day to be productive without any interruptions or distractions. And I found that actually works best for me because like if I'm trying to work on a project like with the TV on in the background, it's just, I've learned about myself that I cannot multitask. And I'll just like be watching the TV and I'll be like an hour later, oh, I still have like 2 words on my paper, like didn't do anything. So definitely I did follow up with what I said I was going to do, which is to just block out times to like get things done. And then you just feel better and you feel more productive, and then like you feel like you can take on the world.
Yeah.
So I followed through. Yay.
Great job. That's awesome. Thanks. So time blocking.
So we have more great.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
So time blocking is what you found the most, what helped you the most was time blocking. That's cool.
Time blocking, yeah. And like no distractions. So like basically turning off the phone, or even if you don't turn it off, but like leave it over there in
Hide
the
it.
other
I
room.
always hide it.
Yeah, hide it. Because even I find for me, like if I'm working on a project or whatever I need to do, and if I'm into it, like I'll get into it. I'll get into focus mode, but it's like all the other little distractions in the world, like I'm just easily led astray. So I have to like create my environment to like be super productive. And otherwise it's like easy for me. So yay. Go us, Joseph. High five.
High five.
Okay, well, thank you everybody for listening to our Hustle and Know entrepreneurial experience. Check us out weekly, and every other week we have new sessions for you. So thank you so much, and don't forget, hustle beats talent when talent doesn't hustle. Bye, see you next time.